stick back out on the play. Hall, a shot save. Pasternak scores! David Pasternak!
At home.
Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fluster Sports Zone, and welcome to some Eastern Conference Finals NBA playoff action. It's the Miami Heat. It's the Boston Celtics. We are here at the TD Garden for Game 1 tonight. These two teams are meeting in the Eastern Conference for the third time in 4 seasons. The Heat won in 6 games in 2020, and the Celtics won in 7 games last year. The tip-off is won by Robert Williams, and away we go. Game 1 from the TD Garden. The Heat coming off defeating the New York Knicks in the second round in 6 games, whereas Boston Celtics being the 76ers in 7. Jaylen Brown's three's no good. Robert Williams able to pick up the rebound. Al Horford back. Tatum goes into the paint and tries the layup, doesn't score, and Jimmy Butler keeps the play alive for Miami. Bam Adebayo brings it up ahead. Jason Tatum, of course, 51 points in that Game 7 against Philadelphia, and Jimmy Butler, who has scored 56 points earlier in the playoffs. Both those men are rolling. Ball bounces off of Kevin Love, and it will be Celtics basketball. So glad to have everyone aboard. Game 1, third round, and we will see what happens here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Rematch from last year. Jaylen Brown kicks over to Al Horford. That three is no good. And so far in the opening minute, we are still scoreless. Bam Adebayo, the center, working against Jaylen Brown. Tries to go in for the layup and scores. And so the Heat score the first basket of the series, making it 2-0. Marcus Smart, Robert Williams over to Al Horford. Jaylen Brown between the legs. Brown. Jump shot outside the paint, and that one bounces off the rim and no good. Kevin Love passes it up ahead to Adebayo. Here comes the Heat. Moving on in, faking the shot in the paint. Robert Williams doing a nice job covering there. Love guarded by Horford. Pass it back to Adebayo. He shoots over Williams, and that one's off the rim, no good. Jason Tatum brings it up the other way. Marcus Smart fakes a three. Marcus Smart wearing yellow shoes tonight. That shot missed to the right. Robert Williams on the rebound scores as it bounces off the basket and in. And the Celtics tie this game up at 2. As we are 2 minutes in, a basket apiece here at TD Garden. Jimmy Butler stepping back, pointing, directing traffic. This is the Miami Heat superstar. Jump shot on Robert Williams, and he scores with ease. 4-2 Miami. Up ahead, here comes Jaylen Brown. Brown between the legs. Brown crashing into the paint and scores. 4-4 Jaylen Brown, his first points of the night. Up ahead, Jimmy Butler. Butler between the legs, working against Jason Tatum. Butler to Love, back to Butler. Butler covered by Marcus Smart. Smart playing lockdown defense as that shot bounced off the basket, and the Celtics were able to pick the rebound. With Tatum on the layup, doesn't score. Williams gets the rebound in his second basket. 6-4 Boston. Up come the Heat the other way. Vincent has it for the Heat. Gabe Vincent with a pass in the paint to Love. To Adebayo. His shot scores. And the Celtics' first lead didn't last long, as it looks like both teams are trading off twos. 6-6. Marcus Smart working around. Nice pass to Robert Williams. A two-handed slam. 8-6 Boston. So Boston back in front. Here comes Bio flips it over. Oh, losing possession for a moment. Nice pass back from Max Cyrus. And Vincent goes in for the layup, but we get a whistle as Bio fell down. Pass Robert Williams. Very nice assist by Marcus Smart. And surprisingly enough, 6 points to begin this game for Robert Williams. You wouldn't expect that, but that is the case. Abaya lost possession up ahead for Tatum, and he's in for the two-handed slam as well. And the first two-possession lead of the game goes to the Celtics. It is 10-6. Abaya in the paint, he scores, making it 10-8. And up ahead, here comes Tatum, a three. That one's off the rim. And the Heat will bring it now. Jimmy Butler over to Gabe Vincent. That three is good. And a deep three, the first three-pointer of the game by either team, makes it 11-10 Miami. Marcus Smart from the right side. Down low to Al Horford. A jump shot, too. No good. Williams couldn't get the rebound. Adebayo brings it up ahead for Miami. And Adebayo tries to go in the paint, and he is fouled by Jaylen Brown. Tatum with a two-handed slam, and that gave the Celtics a 4-point lead, but Butler to Vincent will make it 11-10 Miami. Eric Spoelstra, the head coach for the Heat, and Joe Mazzulla for the Celtics becomes just the 10th head coach in NBA history to lead a team to the conference finals as his rookie year as a head coach. Butler in the paint and fouled by Williams. It looks like Butler will go up to the free throw line. We've yet to have free throws in this one. 7:03 to go in the first. Jimmy Butler will get a chance to put the Heat up by 2 and 3, respectively. Butler. His first free throw is good, and it's 12-10. You can watch this game live on TNT. On the TNT app, of course, streaming. And free throw is good by Butler. Making it 13-10. Miami in front. Marcus Smart sending it up ahead for the Celtics. Smart. Jaylen Brown fakes the three. Goes on into the paint. Turnaround shot. That's no good. Bio picks up the rebound. Goes past the logo. Working on it against Brown. That shot is no good off the rim. No whistle for a foul. And the Celtics bring it up ahead. Michael Brogdon for three. He drills it. Off the pass from Tatum. And this game is tied at 13. Up ahead. Here comes the Heat. Butler tries to go on into the paint. Tries to score the layup. He will. 15-13 Miami in front. Tatum, down low to Smart, down the left side. Tatum will shoot a three, and it goes in. Ricocheted off the basket and falls through. 16-15, and now Jimmy Butler is fouled by Tatum. I think we're going to head a commercial break. It is 16-15. The Celtics lead off a Jason Tatum three-pointer. That could be huge. We'll see as we hit our first commercial break. Of course, stick with us here during this broadcast. I do plan on doing a Sporkle quiz along with, of course, recapping sports news and whatnot. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Of course, we have what should be a tremendous game on our hands. It so far hasn't disappointed. We know the Celtics play tough in the first half, and then they start to blow out their opponents in the second half, as we saw with Philadelphia on Sunday. Again, I really wish that game wasn't played in the afternoon. I was going to try my hardest to broadcast it if it was Sunday night, but of course, it was Sunday afternoon. I had family obligations. Couldn't broadcast the game, but I was able to watch all of it. And, hey, Jason Tatum went off for 51 points. Jaylen Brown scored over 20. Marcus Smart and Al Horford, tremendous on defense. And yeah, it wasn't even a contest midway through the third quarter. You knew Boston was winning that basketball game, and just hope they continue to find dominant ways to win like that. We're still in commercial break here. Oh, come on, I want to get out of this commercial break here. Nope. Of course, if you haven't already, make sure you go follow Fletcher Sports Zone on Instagram for daily sports news. That's what I'm posting right now. Caleb Love, the star college football's point guard, just decommitted from Michigan due to mission issues. So that's not good. All right, but we will finish that post later. We are back here at the TD Garden right out of our commercial break. 16-15 Boston leads Miami. Here comes Jimmy Butler. A jump shot 2 over Robert Williams, and he makes it 17-16. And here comes Marcus Smart up the other way. Marcus Smart down low for Brogdon. He shoots a 3, and he's got it. Brogdon 2 for 2 behind the line. It's 19-17. The Celtics in front. Jimmy Butler makes a nice move, goes on in, pass back to Vincent. Vincent fakes the shot, chucks it up, and Brogdon blocked it. We will get a whistle, and I believe Vincent will go up to the free throw line. Yep, Gabe Vincent to the line, and he will attempt 2 free throws. And he makes the first one, which will now make it 19-18. And the second free throw is also good. So here we go, 19-19 all, with 5 minutes left here in this opening quarter. Smartest spin move, kicks it out. Brogdon goes in the paint and lobs it up for 2. That does not go in. And up come the Heat the other way. Quick passing from Miami. Jimmy Butler working in the paint. Oh, nice pass. Kevin Love drains it, or rather, number 16, Caleb Martin drains a three for Miami, his first points of the night, and the Heat go up 22-19. Celtics bring it back up the other way. Williams lost possession. And Abayo was also there. We'll see who touched it last. The inbound from behind the Celtics net, Marcus Smart. Flips overhead to Jaylen Brown. Brown, a spin move, does not score. He scores the rebound, though. And the Heat now lead by one. It's 22-21. Butler. A pass that doesn't connect. Bounced off a Miami player's hand. Brown to Brogdon. He lost possession. He was trying to jump for the basket, and playing defense on him was Caleb Martin. And the ball then went out of bounds. We'll see who gets possession here. Technically, the Celtics were trying to shoot, but it did bounce off a Miami player, so I'm curious what they're going to call this one. They will say Celtics ball. Derek White will inbound from behind the basket. Over to Marcus Smart. Smart goes on in off the backboard. No good. And we have another whistle. And I believe another foul call against Miami. Let's see here. Contact by Cody Zeller for sure. Marcus Smart saying, I just want to score a basket. That's all right. He'll go up to the free throw line. The attempt is to give Boston back the tie, and he scores off the rim and in, making it 22 all. And now trying to make it a 23-22 lead for Miami. He's got it, or rather, for the Celtics, Marcus Smart makes both free throws, 23-22. Kyle Lowry, the former Raptor, brings it up ahead. Pass to Zeller, flips it back. Jimmy Butler takes a shot. That one's no good. Butler gets his own rebound and scores over Al Horford, 24-23 Miami. Marcus Smart. Centering pass for Brown in the paint. He scores on the layup. It's 25-24. Lowry down low to the right. Butler. Brogdon guarding him. Butler shot off the rim. Celtics lose possession. Derek White gave it right back to Zeller. Wide open. And now taking a contested three and not making it was Caleb Martin. Martin steals that pass from Jaylen Brown, however, and he scores on the layup. Miami back in front 26-25, and that's going to lead to Boston burning a timeout. 2:51 to go in this first quarter. And that will lead to another commercial break. Okay. I'm actually going to go advertise on Instagram that we are live right now because I'm not going to lie, I didn't do that, and I don't know why. I didn't have time. But we'll do that now. That ain't an issue while we're in commercial break. Ain't an issue. What's up, Sam? How's it going, my friend? Hope all's going well tonight. Hope all is going well there. Just saw your story about AEW. That's pretty cool. Just getting this out on my Insta story now. So we can try to get more people in here because we've had a very seesaw-ish game. Neither of these two teams have had leads for a significant amount of time. The Celtics' biggest lead, I believe, has been 4. And yeah, making my return to YouTube tomorrow. Yeah, have fun. You're gonna do what? Game 1 between Florida and Carolina. That's gonna be a good series. That's what I'll be broadcasting tomorrow too. But I don't know if I am broadcasting tomorrow. So yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Beginning my internship position on Monday, so that'll be fun. Less YouTube videos here, but I'm getting more hands-on broadcasting experience, so can't really complain there. And yeah, in commercial break, 26-25, Miami leads 2:51 left. The end of the first quarter here. I'll probably go recap some of the other sports scores going on. Pretty much we only have MLB and soccer on tonight. As I mentioned, NHL on tomorrow. Nuggets won game 132 to 126. Game 2 is tomorrow at 8:30. I mean, I would rather commentate Panthers Hurricanes over that. So again, we do broadcast tomorrow and Friday. Well, if I broadcast tomorrow, it'll be Panthers Hurricanes. If I broadcast Friday, which I do plan on doing so because it will be Celtics, and Heat. Saturday would be game 2 of Panthers Hurricanes, and then Sunday, game 3 of Celtics Heat. And then right after that Sunday, I'm going to be jam-packed the rest of the, beginning a new position. So we'll see what happens and what that means for the channel. But I'll still try to film as often as I can as Jason Tatum scores. We can get 27-26 Boston. We've had 11 lead changes and 6 ties up to this point. Zeller's shot's no good. Tatum picks up the rebound. Brogdon sends it up ahead. Derek White, Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard, Jason Tatum, Malcolm Brogdon. Weird 5 on the court for the Celtics, but will it work? Brogdon's 3 is no good. Derek White try to pick up the rebound. Brogdon gave it away. Jimmy Butler brings it up ahead for Miami. Butler slowly dribbling from the left-hand side. Butler steps back, working against Pritchard now. Spin move. Pritchard trying to block. Quick passing from Miami. They're keeping the play alive. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Butler scores 28-27. Here comes Boston up the other way. Derek White, Al Horford. Butler already has dropped 12. Pritchard. Brogdon. Back to Horford. Horford fakes the shot, passes it out to Tatum. Tatum's got to take a contested 2, and it's no good off the rim. Horford couldn't get the rebound. And now Miami will send it up ahead. As we have a whistle, Kyle Lowry try to bring it into the paint. Take a look at Butler's 2 here. Pritchard was all over him. Butler, laser concentration. And that's good for Miami, making it 28-27, leading the playoffs. In zeros categories, but is third with averaging over 31 points a game. Derek White, a deep 3, and he drains it. And not a shot he usually takes, but he took it there because no one was covering him all that good, and I'll make it 30-28 Celtics, and Miami will begin from behind Celtics net. 53.8 to go. This first quarter has absolutely flown by here at the TD Garden. It's been a close contest the whole way through. Jimmy Butler in the paint, takes the shot, bounced off the rim. Tatum scoops up the rebound. Looking for Brogdon up ahead. Tatum between the legs. Working on Butler, taken away. Going on in for the layup was Martin, and he lost possession. Derek White passed it to Al Horford, and the Celtics bring it up ahead. The shot clock is 1 second ahead of the game clock, so the Celtics know they can drain here. Derek White dribbling from the right. Tatum, Pritchard a three. No. Off the rim, and here's a half-court shot by Kyle Lowry. That shot is no good. So at the end of one, 30-28, the Celtics are in the lead. Tatum, Williams, and Horford leading the way for the Celtics. Jimmy Butler with 12 points already. He's looked awfully impressive. All right, guys, I'll head back right after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. You're just trying to pick up the action here in Boston. And yeah, Celtics up 30-28. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming up. All right, heading at commercial break here as we begin the second quarter. 30-28, the Celtics lead over the Heat. Here's Kyle Lowry at 2, and now we're tied at 30. What a seesaw game we've had here. No team has really had the big lead advantage It has been tight throughout, and we have already scored a combined 60 points. So right now, if you hit the over, it's probably going to end up hitting. What's up, Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights? Appreciate you stopping by. As Brogdon goes in, foul against Miami. I will say, Daniel, you've been coming to the streams quite a bit lately. I really appreciate it. Becoming a regular around here. I love it. I greatly appreciate it. Hope everyone is enjoying their Wednesday night. And I will have Brogdon up at the free throw line for the Celtics. 11:24 to go in this opening half. And Brogdon looks to give Boston the lead yet again, and he nails the first free throw. What an acquisition he was from the Indiana Pacers. He has won the six-man player of the year, and he's just the third Celtic in history to accomplish that award. And again, in one season, awfully impressive. Muller flips it back. Vincent tries to go on in for a three, pass to Adebayo, who goes in for a one-handed windmill slam, but I don't think it's going to count. Goodness, that was incredible. Wow. It will not count the basket, but the Heat will inbound. Adebayo goes on in for two, and he scores just outside the paint, and it's 32-all. Brogdon, pass to the right. Tatum goes on in and scores the layup. Gets taken down afterwards, but 34-32 sees. Adebayo kicks it over to the left side, and a three is good by Kyle Lowry, making it 35-34. Brogdon just tried to shoot whatever he could on the net, didn't go in. Lowry pulls up a three, he scores again. 38-34 Miami. Lowry with 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field goals. Derek White attempting a three. He made one back in the first quarter late, missed that one. Miami trying to take advantage. Lowry trying to hit his third straight three-pointer in a row. Looking like Tatum at the end of Game 6 against Philadelphia, perhaps. Pass out of Adebayo, and he won't get an assist. Pritchard steals. Up ahead comes Brogdon. Brogdon fakes a three. Pass to the right, Tatum. Down low, Derek White. White dribble. Spin move twice. White back. Brogdon goes on into the paint and gets the layup. 2-point game. Brogdon scores his fourth point of the quarter. And Adebayo sends it ahead, tries to run over Derek White there, and we get a whistle. I mean, Lowry has just been playing lights out basketball. Him and Butler have already combined over 20 points. And it's crazy because in the regular season, the playoffs, Lowry as a starter, the Heat are 500, 22-22, but coming off the bench, they are 16-8. So if the recipe is working, make sure it keeps working. Bio cannot make the first free throw. Former All-Star center, crucial part of that 2020 team that made the NBA Finals. All right, now the second free throw. Heat away in the red jerseys and the Celtics at home in the whites. Celtics, funny enough, were wearing their greens against Philadelphia on Sunday, so I didn't really know if they were going to wear their greens or whites, but usually if they're at home, I would rather them wear the greens, but decided to go for the whites tonight, and we'll see if that brings them good luck. They're 1-1 at home with these jerseys in the playoffs. I actually saw that stat today with like all the jersey color records. Tatum, that three is off the rim, and Tatum is down. I don't know if he wanted a penalty or a foul or whatever. Pass down low. Here's a three. Gabe Vincent scores, but I don't think they're going to count it. They won't. Duncan Robinson or Caleb Martin called with something there. So the Heat will inbound. Here's a three from Robinson, and that one bounces in and out. What's up, Helen? Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Jason Tatum playing incredible in the playoffs. Here's Jaylen Brown. Pass to Robert Williams. That's no good. And a foul is called against Adebayo. So this will lead to a Robert Williams 2 free throw attempts. Oh, yeah, clear interference there. And all right. Celtics can make this a 1-point game if all goes well. And they missed the first free throw, bounced off the rim. Again, for both Eastern and Western Conference final games, these start times are at 8:30, whether they're on TNT or ABC. That you'll have to check again. Saturday is going to be game 2 of the series. For some reason, I thought it was Friday, unless that was a mistake on TNT. Yeah, because it says on my TV that Friday will be game 2. So, which again, I do hope I'm for being on the call for. This is going to be fouled back. Eric White wanted an explanation from the official, and we'll see what happens here. 39-37 the score. Miami in front with 8.5 to go in this first half. He will inbound. Robinson just chucks up a three. That had no chance. And now the Celtics will bring it up ahead. Here comes Derek White. Over to Jaylen Brown. Back to Derek White. A three off the mark. Williams couldn't get the rebound, and Vincent will bring it up ahead for Miami. Lowry. Pass. Adebayo with a slam. And the Heat are back up by 4. Unless they don't count it for whatever reason. Robinson, there was his 3 attempt that was short. And Adebayo's basket does not count. Celtics will inbound. White to Marcus Smart. Smart, who lost the green dye on his hair, he brings it in. Pass to the left. Jaylen Brown goes on into the paint and floats it in. 39 apiece. Vincent brings it up ahead for the Heat. Brown with 8 points on the night. Lowry shoots a 3, and he's wide open. 42 on the board for Miami. He is dangerous from that right side of the court, and that is where he's hit now. 3 3-pointers in the second quarter. Smart, Williams, back Tatum. Tatum going on in, crashing to the basket. Players fall down, no whistle. Robert Williams stays on top of it and scores the rebound. I am stunned we didn't get either offensive or defensive foul, as there was bodies everywhere. Adebayo on the floor, Tatum on the floor. Lowry was almost hit to the floor, but Williams was able to score the 2 and now try to get the and 1 to try to tie up this game at 42 apiece. 4 offensive rebounds. He's 4 for 4 shooting with 5 rebounds, and with this free throw could enter the double digits. Looking for 10 points on the night. And he's got it. 42 apiece. Vincent comes up the right side. Smart covering him. Lowry. Derek White on coverage. Lowry shoots a 2 and he scores, falling backwards. Tough contested 2-pointer made by Lowry. Giving the Heat a 2-point lead again. Here comes Marcus Smart. Smart tries to find Tatum. He does. Runs over a man, and that's going to be offensive interference. All right. Well, Heat are going to get the ball back. Kyle Lowry, have yourself a quarter, my man. Is 44-42 Miami in front. Thanks to that basket. And we're going to head to commercial break. Oh, by the way, in other Boston sports news, the Red Sox are currently beating the Mariners 10-1. Crazy there. All right. Let's see if I could deliver you guys any news here. Actually, I could give you guys the MLB score updates while I'm at it. It's actually 12-1 Red Sox now. Oh my God. That's a beating in Boston. Let's take a look at the final scores from earlier today. The Pirates beat the Tigers 8-0. Dodgers beat the Twins 7-3, and the Rockies beat the Reds 11-6. Diamondbacks beat the Athletics 5-3. Giants beat the Phillies 7-4. Royals beat the Padres 4-3. Orioles beating the Angels 3-1. And the Mariners beating the Nationals 4-3. And now we take a look at the MLB's current games on right now. Rays and Mets tied at 2. The Mets came back from 2-0 down to tie it. Yankees, Blue Jays still scoreless at 0 in the top of the 8th, believe it or not. Cardinals up 1-0 over the Brewers, top of the 6th. Where's John when you need him? Rangers defeating the Braves 3-2, top of the 5th. Cubs defeating the Astros 6-1, bottom of the 4th. And the White Sox beating the Guardians 4-1, top of the 5th. Quite a bit of games on today, but most of them, actually half of them, got completed earlier on. So that's pretty cool. Cardinals Dodgers is going to be a series starting tomorrow. That's going to be pretty sick. And in soccer news, Manchester City beat Real Madrid 4-0. Then we take a look at some MLS scores. Apparently the MLS is on tonight. Charlotte and Chicago tied at 1, 78th minute. Atlanta up against Colorado 1-0, 76th minute. Orlando defeating New York 1-0, 75th minute. Columbus up against LA 2-0, 77th minute. Toronto and New York Red Bulls tied at 0 in the 75th minute. Cincinnati beating Montreal 3-0, 77th minute. Philadelphia, DC scoreless. That game's live on FS1. Vancouver beating Dallas 1-0. Minnesota beating Houston 1-0. Nashville beating Miami 1-0. Oh my goodness. Every MLS team's on besides the New England Revolution. The one team like I actually know, and they aren't on apparently. We still got more MLS action later tonight though. LAFC versus Kansas City and Seattle versus, oh my goodness, where is that? Austin FC. I don't know who that is. Too many sports is right. Too many sports to keep track of is right. I mean, there's only really 4. There's only really NHL, NBA, NFL, MLB, college sports if you want, and like soccer, NASCAR, golf, tennis, like if you want. Tatum made the first free throw and is now trying to tie up this game at 40. 40 will. Jason Tatum will add on to his point sheet. He has been on fire since the fourth quarter of Game 6 against Philadelphia. He's continuing that very good stretch into tonight. Celtics, of course, getting 3 days off. Miami getting 6 days. Brogdon will inbound. Up ahead, Marcus Smart. Smart quickly goes in and he missed the layup. Ooh, I think he was moving a little too fast for himself there. Smart can't believe he missed the layup, and neither can I. Let's take a look here on the replay. Working around Caleb Martin. This is a free throw. I mean, this is a layup he's got to make 10 times out of 10. But he'll go up for the free throw because I guess he was fouled. And the Celtics regain the lead as he makes the first free throw. 45-44 Boston back in front. Yeah, he was hit by Martin, but still, that should have been a layup and one. But he's got 5 assists on the night, so I guess you can't really complain. Trying to get his 4th point, and he won't. I was complimenting him, and then he missed the free throw. That's an answer jinx. Only a 1-point lead for the Celtics. 15th lead change of this game. Jimmy Butler fakes the pass. Covered by Horford. A second left on the shot clock. He chucks up a 3 that had no chance and deflects out of bounds off of Kevin Love. It'll be Celtics ball. And now Boston has a chance with a 3-pointer to make it a 2-possession lead. Look at Horford clamping down on Jimmy Buckets. That's what you need to do if you're Boston. Your defense needs to bring your A game. It certainly has tonight. Tatum goes on in for the layup. 3-point lead for Boston. Lowry brings it up ahead now for Miami. The pass. Kevin Love a 3. Ho-ho! Right down Broadway. Kevin Love, the former Cavalier, who has plenty of playoff experience. Ties this game at 47. Smart kicks it back out to Horford. Horford a spin and gets the layup. 49-47. Miami passes it back to Lowry. Fakes the pass. Lowry back at center court. Pass over. A 3, and that's off the mark by Martin. Up ahead, Jaylen Brown works around Butler. Brown gets contacted and gets the shot. And one coming up for the Celtics. Brown took the foul, took the shot. Look at that. Caleb Martin not giving Brown any room. Draws the interference and scores the basket. And he does a little flex afterwards as he reaches double digits on the night. And now looking to make it 52-47 with this free throw. How's it going, Zoe? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Brown will make the free throw, so it will be a 5-point comfort for Boston. Butler over to the left, and here comes Bam Adebayo. Scored a few points tonight. It's been pretty quiet since the start of the second quarter. Lowry, a man who's been on fire this quarter. Brogdon working on him. Lowry takes a jump shot. That was a bit too high, and it bounced off the rim. Celtics get the rebound. Here comes Brown. Oh, working against Martin here. Oh, he's doing a little shake and bake with them. Brown pass to Smart. Oh, outside. Horford. No one covering the big man. 8-point lead for Boston, their biggest comfort of the night. And Miami is forced to burn a timeout. And I think this was a well-needed time to burn a timeout if you're Miami. Get things under control. Boston up by 8 as we hit commercial break. I just forgot to mention when I was covering all those other sports games that was on. Currently on NHL Network, we have some OHL hockey playoff action. I think it's the finals between the London Knights and the... Oh, what the heck's the other team? Peterborough Petes. That's right. That'd be fun to do an OHL finals game. Tonight's game 4. I'm wondering if they're going to have another one. Well, they will have the WHL game 6 on, but I mean, that'll be during game 3 of this series, so I'm not going to broadcast that. I would love to do some minor league hockey broadcast. I think that'd be fun. I'll keep my eye out for the Calder Cup playoffs, I guess. As long as it doesn't interfere with like the Celtics or whatever, I might give the Calder Cup playoffs a chance. Actually, I should probably check. Let's see how the Calder Cup is doing while we're in commercial break. let's see how that's going. I know the Providence Bruins lost, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't paid attention since they've lost. Let's see here. What's the current bracket looking like? Remember, there's like 24 teams that make the playoffs or something stupid. So I don't agree with it one bit. I think there should be significantly less. Let's see here. I knew Providence lost in 4. Right now, we're in the finals. Okay, this makes sense. First round is to the far left. Second round has been the middle. Right is what is current. So the Hershey Bears currently lead a 2-0 series lead over the Hartford Wolfpack. The Marlies are losing 2-0 to the Rochester Americans, and they're actually losing 6-3 right now. So it looks like Rochester's going to go up 3-0 in that series. Texas Stars and Milwaukee Admirals and Nashville Predators affiliate tied at 1, and the Calgary Wranglers losing 2-1 in the series to the Cuyahoga Valley Firebirds. So I guess even though the Kraken got eliminated from the playoffs, their AHL team is still in it. And for the Texas Stars, wouldn't that be something if both Texas wins in the AHL and Dallas wins the Stanley Cup in the NHL? That'd be pretty sick. I think the last time that like the NHL and AHL team won in the same year was like 2008 with the Red Wings or something, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a while, and I mean, I've been telling everybody, everyone called me nuts, but I told everybody that the Stars were beating the Wild and the Kraken. Y'all called me crazy, but look what happened. And guess what's going to happen? My prediction, Stars beat the Golden Knights in 7. I've had the Stars making it to the Cup Finals out of the West all year long. I'm not changing it. I'm sorry. I've been right so far. I'm not going to change it. But we are back underway here in NBA action. Marcus Smart to Malcolm Brogdon for the easy layup. 10-point lead for Boston. Celtics are rolling right now. This is crazy. They're on a 15-3 run. And kind of just like on Sunday, they play tight in the first half, but they start to pull away, and they don't look back. We'll see what happens now, but they get another steal. Brogdon lost it, and Adebayo brings it up ahead for Miami. Pass back. Low. Adebayo. Works around Tatum. And here is a deep 2. Goes in for Caleb Martin. Or rather, number 31, Max Struess scores for Miami, making it 57-49. Under 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Tatum fakes a 3, kicks it out to Horford. Over to Marcus Smart. Smart, Horford scores. 59-49. Celtics back up by 10. And they kind of got to get that 10-point lead and keep it for as long as they can. Points in the paint this quarter, 18-2 in favor of the Celtics. Vincent kicks it back to Lowry. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Lowry, pass, off the fingertips of Butler. Jimmy Butler gets the rebound back. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Rebound, scooped up by Struess, but they aren't going to count it. It's going to be Celtics ball. Look at Marcus Smart. Great feed to Brogdon for the layup. That was the previous Celtics basket. And the previous one before that where Horford was able to go underneath. He got 9 assists on the night. He had a plethora of assists in both first and second round series so far. That's what he does. He's a defensive making player. Tatum, a spin move, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. So they'll just give him the free throws instead of the and one. Oh, no, they won't give him the and one. A little delay on the TNT scoreboard, but Tatum will score for the Celtics. That is 15 points on the night for Tatum. Only 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, but No need to shoot a lot of threes when you're up by 12. Make that 13 as Tatum makes the free throw. So he does get the and one, 62-49. He's trying to make the half-century mark. Suris on the right side, goes on into the paint, fires it back to Lowry. Suris, Lowry in the paint is Butler. He scores. And we'll get an and one coming up for Miami, so they will try to make it a 10-point game once again. Butler will come in for the free throw. Nice pass from Kyle Lowry, a man who's not only scoring but has delivered quite a few assists on the night. Butler makes the free throw, 15 on the night for Jimmy B. And it is now back to a 10-point lead, 62-52. Marcus Smart sends it up the right side. Smart pass, Jaylen Brown over to Horford, back to Tatum. Tatum dribbles in the paint and scores with one hand. A little dump in there for Tatum. 17 points on the night. 64-52. Vincent fakes the shot. Adebayo back to Vincent. Chucks up a deep three and he drills it. Gabe Vincent, long-range shooter tonight. And it cuts the deficit back down to 9. That pass deflected off a Miami player. And so we'll get to see the Celtics regain possession here. Take a look at the Tatum layup. He's the one that will inbound it for the Celtics here. As Vincent goes to the bench. Delivered a deep three there. That's keeping Miami hanging around. Smart. Pass to Tatum. Tatum to Brogdon. Down low to Brown. And Jaylen Brown tried to get the one-handed slam. It was blocked. Lowry back. Caleb Martin a three. In and out. Brown scoops up the rebound. Here comes Tatum. Tatum back. Horford. Here comes Jaylen Brown. And what do we have now? Against Boston, it'll be Miami ball. Either a travel or an offensive foul. 5th turnover for the Celtics. Miami has 11. Heat will inbound from the left side of the court. Lowry will bring it up ahead through center. Adebayo. Spin move, fakes it back. Going on into the paint and scoring. The reverse layup, Caleb Martin. And the Heat, they are no longer sticking around. They're fighting back. 64-57 Celtics lead. Marcus Smart. 20 seconds left in the quarter. 15 on the shot clock and counting. The pass to Robert Williams. The two-handed slam. Look at that man fly. Back to 9 for the Celtics. And now the Heat don't have to worry about a shot clock. 9 seconds left and counting. Lowry's going to have to drain this three heading into the half. Lowry goes on in for a 2. It's no good. Celtics get the rebound. Brogdon a half-court shot. And if pigs could fly, that basket would have won in. 66-57. Celtics lead at half. Dominant second quarter. They're able to get separation. That's what they needed. That's what the doctor ordered for the Celtics. They need to get separation from the Heat. That's exactly what they did. 9-point game. Far from over, but at least it was a good start to this series. All right. All right. Well, we're going to play Sporkle. I guess since we are broadcasting the NBA, we should try NBA Sparkle quiz, but I'll probably do either an NHL or NFL one after that. I'll probably do an NFL one. I feel like it's been a while since I've done an NFL one on camera. Because usually I do hockey when I broadcast hockey. Okay. Let's see. We got up. We do have it up. That's good. That's good. What quiz to do during halftime? Point per game score in history. This one could be easy, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Just looking at this, I could get 118. I probably could get quite a bit of these. So let's just go with it. We'll get LeBron James. We'll get Michael Jordan. We'll get Kobe Bryant. We'll get Stockton. John Stockton. No. How about Karl Malone? Get Moses Malone as well. We'll get my boy Damian Lillard. Get my boy Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown's on here too. Let's go. Morant? Yep. Ja. You showed another weapon on camera. What a goofball. He's an idiot. No offense. I kind of hope the NBA suspends him for a while. Jimmy Butler's on here. He's not. Wow. How about James Harden? He's on there. We got O'Neal, of course. Shaquille O'Neal. Charles Barkley. Iverson. Good. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Guy Pippen on here? Nope. Okay. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Get him on here because he's going to be Milwaukee and LA. 1981. Bingo. Curry. Durant. Atlanta in 1994. I don't know if I'll get that one. I don't know if I'll get the Nuggets one. Cincinnati in 1968. Jerry West. He's on here. 72 for the Lakers. Milwaukee. Oh, yeah. Well, Giannis would be a good guess now, wouldn't it? Wouldn't Giannis be a good guess? I think it would. He's on there. I think Luka's going to be on here too. Luka Doncic, who dropped like 61. It's good for Luka, man. I'm disappointed that the Mavericks missed the playoffs. I mean, that's what you get for acquiring Kyrie Irving. Obviously, as a Celtics fan, I despise Kyrie Irving. So, I mean, you kind of got what you got there, but still, should have made it. That's unfortunate. We'll get Donovan Mitchell. We'll get Steve Nash on here. Nope. Wizards in 2021. Is that John Wall? No. Bradley Beal's got to be the only other option. So Westbrook. Talked about him in our YouTube video yesterday. Isn't it like Shea Alexander or something for the Heat? For the Thunder in 2023? I don't know. Davis. Ingram. Nope. Paul George. He's on there. 2019 for OKC. Isaiah Thomas. Yep. 2017. Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is on there. Derrick Rose is going to be on there. Duncan's got to be on there. He is. Hamilton was his name. Oh, no. Ben Wallace. Nope. Only gotten 30. I feel like I've gotten way more. Smith? No. Andrew Ewing. Sean Kemp. Oh. Jason Kidd. Nope. Kevin Garnett. Rondo? No. We get Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, I'm already running low on guesses here. Trying to expand my NBA knowledge, but I know we're not doing so good. We'll get David Robertson for the Spurs. We got Tim Hardaway for the Warriors. No, I actually met Tim Hardaway, so I know who he is at least because I met the guy. Very nice guy. We get Dwayne Wade. Ain't gonna be on here. No. Magic Johnson, obviously. Joe Johnson, Marquise Johnson. Oh, is Magic Johnson not on here? I guess he's not. Huh. Get Kawhi Leonard. Get the Claw. Who else? Julius Randle. Jazz this year for the Jazz. I don't have a damn clue. I don't pay attention to the Utah Jazz. No disrespect to them. I just don't pay attention to the Utah Jazz, man. I wouldn't know. Yeah, we'll get Alexander for the Thunder there. Russell ever do it? Nope. Mar DeRozan. Nope. It would be nice for getting to call Jokic. Beck Levine. Beck Levine's on here. The Bulls. Bulls 2022. Who's on the Bulls that played spectacular this year? I'm not sure. We started off hot, and now we've cooled. It's Aaron Fox on here. He is. Logan's Penny Hart. Nope. Hornets. Kemba Walker for the Charlotte Hornets. What a shocker. Yeah, I think that's going to be it, though. Didn't do as good as I'd hoped. 43 out of 118. That's kind of whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Clyde Dexter. We'll get Clyde Dexter real quick. He's going to be another one, I bet. 1992 for the Trailblazers. Clyde Dexter. Bingo. All right. Now we can stop it. 44 of 118. This is not good, but whatever. Dominique Wilkins. I've heard of the name, but I want to guess him. Oscar Robertson. I thought I already guessed for some reason. Alger Balin, Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know why I always forget Trace. Trace McSorley is another one I always forget. Joel Embiid and Trae Young, Devin Booker. I'm not even going to lie. I completely skipped over these three. I didn't even see him. I would have guessed them. I was actually thinking about just typing in Embiid, even though I didn't see the Sixers. Paul Pierce. I guess Garnett and Rondo, but I didn't guess Paul Pierce. Oh, my Lord. Elijah Wan. I think the 96 threw me off. I knew he played in 96. Vince Carter. I didn't really know he played on the Nets before. I just knew he played on the Raptors. And for 20 other teams after that. Pelicans and Sacramento Kings. If I looked it over, I should have gotten Cousins. 2022 was DeRozan. I just didn't type it right. What's up, Jared? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, that would have been a good one to guess, but that's all right. John Havlicek. I was thinking him too. All right. I haven't even heard any of these guys. No disrespect, but as I mentioned, I've heard Julius Erving, though, but I wouldn't have guessed him. Zion? Really? Oh, yeah, Laura Markkanen. Yeah, he's the former Bulls player. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Like, who's good on the Utah Jazz? That makes sense. I remember seeing him doing good. All right, let's do an NFL one so I can look hopefully smarter. Other than my Celtics history, I don't think I'm that good in NBA like knowledge. So I think this would be fun. Last QB drafted by a college. This would be fun. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Why not? So we have Young, we have Stroud, Richardson, Levis, Bailey Zappi. No, we got Matt Ryan for Boston College. We got Desmond Ritter for Cincinnati. Florida State. That wouldn't be Winston, would it? It would be. Houston. Case Keenum? I guess not. Florida. Derek King? No. Cleveland's going to be Lamar. Cunningham was an undrafted free agent. North Carolina. Zach Wilson for BYU and Russell Wilson for Wisconsin. Josh Allen. There's Rosen. UCLA. It's not Rosen, really? Oh, God. Oh, I guess it is Alex Smith for Utah. It is, I guess backups are included too, huh? Damn. Jay Beathard for Iowa State. I don't even think Iowa State's on here. You got Hooker. You got Max Dugan if he's on here. He is. Texas Tech. Mahomes. Oh, they give us the round. UCLA. How about Clayton Tune? He's on there for Houston. Oh, I didn't even see that. They give us the year. That's gonna make stuff a million times easier. Bennett. Get Spencer Bennett. We're gonna get Illinois. Isn't that like Kintner or something? Yeah, Kirk Kintner. 7th round, Iowa. You're making me come up with 7th round draft picks. I probably know them if they're big names, but I don't know. We got Jared Stidham for Auburn. Arizona State 2nd round. Is that Nick Foles? That is. Oh no, for Arizona State. That's on the tip of my tongue. You didn't give us much time for this. Wow. We'll get Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. Central Florida, 1st round. That's going to be my favorite quarterback of all time, Blake Bortles. California, number 3, 2017. Wait, what? They screwed that up, but no, it's not Rich Trubisky, North Carolina. It's going to be Sam Howell. Missouri's going to be Drew Lock. North Carolina State 2019, I'm not sure. Or Dame. Is that going to be Jack Cohen? No. It's going to be the guy before him. Ian Book. There we go. Oklahoma State. Arnold for UCLA. This is screwing me up. Oh, 3rd round. I'm thinking overall. Oh, my God. 3rd round, Oklahoma State. Look at Jalen Hurts for Oklahoma. Pittsburgh will get Kenny Pickett. This past year. I know the name. O'Connell, was it? Yep, Aiden O'Connell. Stanford. I don't know. Syracuse. That freaking. I mean, NASA, but it was. 2004 round 3 for Virginia. I don't know. Is that Matt Schaub? It was Matt Schaub. Wow, look at me go. Texas, that's going to be Ellinger, Sam Ellinger. Wow, God, I don't know how to spell that. Sam, I don't know how to spell Ellinger. I know how to pronounce it, though. E-H. Wow. We would have never guessed that in a million years. There we go. Vanderbilt first round. Jay Cutler. Texas A&M third round. Kellen Mond. Did pretty good on this overall. McKee. Tanner McKee. Oregon, obviously Justin Herbert. Oklahoma State third round. That one is biting at my chops. I can't get that one. I don't know why I can't. All right. Well, we are heading into the second half here. I'm having fun with this one. We have 2 minutes left, so I kind of just want to ride it out, I suppose. But it's 66-57. Yeah, I'll put it on pause, and we have enough time to wrap that up during the next commercial break. I'm having a lot of fun with that one. See, I feel just much more confident about my NFL stuff, so I'll always try an NBA quiz just because it's an NBA broadcast, but if I do far better on an MLB, NHL, or NFL, or hell, even a NASCAR quiz, just know it's more my wheelhouse. But we will have a tip-off just outside of the green paint here. Jaylen Brown going to tip off against, I believe that's Gabe Vincent. It is, and Brown wins the tip-off. Marcus Smart. We're 46 and a quarter. Pass to Robert Williams, two-handed slam. How do you not know to stop it by now? When Robert Williams crashes to the paint, it's going to be a two-handed slam. God, you got to really make sure you do a good job in trying to block that. 11:06 to go. We have a whistle. And, again, Bio, he's tall, very tall, but not able to block Robert Williams' attempt. And up ahead going the Celtics here. Marcus Smart working up court for Boston. Smart drains a three, and it's 71 on the board for the Celtics. 71-59. Marcus Smart makes it a 12-point game. Jimmy Butler, Al Horford on patrol. Butler steps back. Fakes the pass. Down low. Bio. Shot. Score. Make it a 10-point game. 61 on the board for the Heat. A little interference. Miami gets the ball back. Jimmy Butler. Down low to Love. To Bio. He does not score. With 10:18 to go in the third, we will get 2 free throws for Adebayo. Adebayo, 13 points, 6 for 8 shooting, 5 rebounds, 3 assists so far on the night. And the free throw is no good. So the best I can do is make it 9-point game. Second half just getting underway. Again, Celtics up by 10. Bio will make the second free throw. So 71-62, Boston leads. Celtics looking to continue to pour it on here. Marcus Smart works up court for the C's. Pass to Horford. Horford back. Smart. A three. That's in and out. Love picks up the rebound, and Celtics got to be careful. Miami can quickly make this a 6-point game with a three-pointer. Bio fakes the three. Dumps it back over to Love. Here comes Love. He passes over to Suris. Max Suris. A three. He scores, and there it is. 6-point game, as I mentioned. Celtics got to continue to keep that foot on the gas pedal. Al Horford a three. That's no good. And that's another giveaway for the Heat. Ridiculous. Love steps back a three. He scores. 3-point game in a hurry. Completely avoidable. And the Celtics still punish themselves. Miami now on a 9-0 run. Williams, a spin move in the paint, doesn't score, but he'll get the foul, so the free throws are coming up. Look at Love. He's able to get the ball, step back, dribble. Instead of the two, he goes for the three, and he makes it with these. Not a soul near him. 9:12 to go in this third quarter. It went from an 11-point game to a 3-point game in a heartbeat. Tatum. Waiting, pass to Horford. Down low to Smart. Marcus Smart goes on in. That shot's no good, and Smart laid out by Sturris. And I think we'll get a free throw coming up. Smart, instead of the all green hair dye, now has a little bit of green with some blue at the end of his dreads. By the way, in the last 25 seasons, Smart became the first player with 10 assists and one or few field goals attempts in a playoff game. That was back in Game 7, of course. Smart makes the first free throw. Oh, my apologies, Jared. Thank you so much for catching that. Yes, we are in the third quarter now, as I have mentioned, but I forgot to change it from halftime, of course. Thank you for the reminder. Both free throws are good for Smart, and it's 72-68. Butler, pass over, and going on into the paint, and scoring is Gabe Vincent. So the Heat not going away, back to a 2-point lead for the Celtics. Smart to Brown. Brown dribbling. Back over to Marcus Smart. Here's a three. That one's off the rim and scooped up. A long pass ahead for Sturris. He missed. The rebound's good. For Max Sturris off the assist from Kevin Love. 72 apiece. I think he did that in the Milwaukee series once too. A long lead assist leads to a layup, and we are tied. And Jimmy Butler all over Jason Tatum right now. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Tatum goes on in, and he does not score. Miami gets the rebound, but Tatum fell to the ground, and now I think it's going to be Boston possession again. Look at this pass from Kevin Love, right on the money. Sturris able to score over Marcus Smart with ease, evening this game at 72. 6 points for Love on the night, and that also has 5 assists. Jaylen Brown, with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, shoots a three, and in! It bounced off the rim twice, finally bounced in. The Celtics are back up by 3. Here is Jimmy Butler. Butler waits behind the 3-point line. Over to Bio. Interfered with and one. Tatum drew the foul. And that will lead to a free throw for Miami, which will tie this game up at 75 if good. Bio working like man-on-man coverage against Tatum. That's what we call man-on-man coverage in football. Able to get the basket, and now looking for his 17th point of the night, which we're tied at 75. That's not the case. In and out. The Celtics remain up by 1. Here comes Tatum. Brown fires away off the rim, and the Heat are able to pick up the rebound with these. Bio the pass, and blocked by Tatum on the attempt by Max Sturris. And they're going to actually give the Heat the points because that's going to be goaltending on Tatum. Not surprised. 76-75, Miami back in front. Brown to Smart. Marcus Smart, a spin move, and missed the fadeaway attempt. Bounced off the rim, and Miami able to pick up the rebound with these. Here's a three from Kevin Love. No good. Adebayo missed the rebound, and Brown is able to bring it up ahead off the pass from Robert Williams. Pass to Smart. Wide open three, and he drills it. 78-76, Boston back in the lead. 6:40 counting, third quarter. What's up, Tyler? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're enjoying your summer break so far. Here comes Jimmy Butler going on in, kicks it out. Adebayo a spin off the rim, and Butler's going to score. And one coming up for Miami, and they look to regain the lead. Off the nice spin move in the paint, off the basket and in for Jimmy Butler. Was playing well tonight, so all right. In commercial break, our first of the quarter. I'm doing well, Tyler. How are you doing, my man? Hope all's going well with you. I know. I wonder what you thought about Backlash because, God, I thought that Bad Bunny Damian Priest match was through the roof. Anyone I'm scared of is Jimmy Butler. He can go off like a ticking time bomb, but I'm sure the Heat feel the same way with Tatum. He's another one that can randomly go off at random times. Brad Kaya is going to be the Miami quarterback, which is weird. I don't know why I know that. Spell the name. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's 2 A's. Okay. There we go. Killing time. Doing a quiz during halftime, and I want to wrap it up now. Kansas State 20. Oh, Iowa can get. Is Purdy going to be on here? No. Iowa 7th round, eh? Get into the 7th round picks. I'm not really sure. Delaware. That's going to be Flacco, if I'm not mistaken. It was. I'm glad I got that one. Central Michigan, 6th round. Back, you got me. California, 3rd round. I feel like that's one I should have gotten. But Huntley, no. Baylor, 4th round, 2015. Blake Sims, that's a random guess. Ryan, we got 22. That one's also bothering me. I think we did good enough for what it was. We'll get Thompson Robinson to end it off. All right, let's see who we missed here. Brock Osweiler for Arizona State. Okay. Davis Webb was the California QB. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Totally. Bryce Petty. I forgot he went there. Skylar Thompson for Kansas State. I knew that. Nate Stanley, Vikings. Jacob Roddick from Michigan. Really? Matt Corral. I didn't even see that one. Got 73%. The average is 62. Oh, Mason Rudolph. He just re-signed with the Steelers yesterday. They should have gotten that one. Will Greer was another one. Rollins versus Styles is going to be fire. I agree completely. I think that would be awesome. And I Champions is going to be good. I'm excited for Rollins and Styles. I thought the whole tournament matches, those have been amazing so far. I'm glad that, a lot of people have been fighting against each other that you really wouldn't expect. Like seeing Edge and Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles in a match in 2023, like, that's sick. I thought originally Edge was going to win, and then it was going to be Edge versus Rollins for the title down the line. But, I mean, Rollins and Styles ain't going to be bad either. These are two guys that haven't really had much of the opportunity to fight against each other, and I think they're both going to put on a fantastic fight. I got Rollins winning, but that'll be a great fight. So Butler to the free throw line as we head out commercial break, and they make it 79-78. Miami is in the lead, and with 6.5 now under left in this third quarter. Let's see what the Celtics have in store. Again, Miami's been on a hot streak since entering this third quarter. Tatum missed. Butler able to pick up the rebound, and Miami trying to, with a three, make it a two-possession game. Butler working on it against Robert Williams behind the basket. Dumps it over to Max Sturris. Sturris goes on in, blocked by Tatum. Rebound scooped up by Brogdon. Here comes Brogdon up through center. Brogdon pass to Smart and to Williams. They tried the two-handed slam again. Miami finally read it. And Nabayo scores off the layup. It's 81-78. Adebayo nearing 20 points for Miami. And here comes Jason Tatum. Pass to Jaylen Brown. Brown between the legs. Fires away and scores 80 on the board for the Celtics. 1 point lead for the Heat. Vincent works up the left side. Pass to Butler. Butler now behind the three-point line. Over to Adebayo. Vincent takes a three from a weird angle. No good, but a giveaway right to Kevin Love, and he buries it on the layup. 83-80, and that was a mistake the Celtics could have completely avoided. Marcus Smart to Jaylen Brown. Here comes Brown. Jump shot in the paint. Missed. Adebayo picks up the rebound for the Heat. Sturris brings it up ahead. A three. He drills it deep. 86 on the board, and now Miami's up by 6. A very seesaw-like game here at the TD Garden. That's how it's been all night. And now Miami's starting to open the floodgates. Tatum on the layup and fouled on his way. So we should get 2 free throws here for the Celtics or an inbound. That was a bad giveaway by Robert Williams. Just trying to no-look pass it to Marcus Smart. Didn't work. That was a Love score. Now Sturris scores a 3. Making it a 6-point game for now. Here comes Tatum for the first 2 free throws. And he nails the first one down. Comes Tatum for the second. Trying to get 86-82. Boston, I mean, they trailed by 6, I think, one other time in this game previously, but cut the deficit down to 4. So remind me of a lot of Game 6 against Philadelphia in a way, where Boston had the commanding lead for a while. They quickly blew it. Now they're hanging around, potentially trying to take the lead late. We'll see what happens. But Butler, working around Derek White, takes the jump shot too, and he scores. 88-82. Both teams barring a monumental collapse got to make it well over the triple-digit mark. Tatum working against Butler. Now working against Caleb Martin, and he scores the layup. 84 on the board for the Celtics. Tatum, 22 on the night. He's 26 to reach his halfway mark of Game 7. White blocking Butler's shot, and now we get a whistle. Let's take a look here on the replay. Butler tries to work on inside, goes to the outside, and is able to get the jump on Derek White, and then good job by Tatum, able to work off Caleb Martin's efforts and score the layup for the Celtics. Made a 4-point game, but now Butler back at the free throw line, trying to make the deficit back to 5, and that's what he'll do. Jimmy turning into Himmy in the second half. As Tyler mentioned in the chat, he is one that you can't really sleep on. He averages over 30 points in the regular season. He's had a 56 playoff effort. He's got 21 right now, and we're only in the third quarter. Along with 4 rebounds and 4 assists, and he makes the second free throw back to a 6-point comfort for Miami. Marcus Smart is not on the court. Horford passes to Brogdon. That three is no good. So they're giving Smart and Jaylen Brown his rest for the moment. Here comes Butler. Working on in and shooting one off the rim. Tatum moves it up ahead. Losing possession was Boston, and now Butler is called for a foul. I guess Smart is on the court. My bad. I didn't see him there. Smart was the one who was taken down by Butler. Oh, good steal. But Smart fell forward. That drew the foul. Jimmy Butler wasn't happy about it. And we're going to head to commercial break. I want to do another NFL quiz like that. That was fun to do. Let's see. Last three first-round running backs taken by a team. I think this would be fun to do. We could just kind of do this off and on during the commercial breaks or if the game becomes a blowout or whatever. We can just kind of focus on this. But I think this would be a lot of fun here. So last three running backs selected by L32. And they give us the year, not the round. Well, we know it's the first round. Not the overall, but they did give us the year. So I guess we'll go for it. Adrian Pearson there. The Commanders have only drafted one running back in the first round. Little did I know. Joseph Adai. No, I guess not. Got Lawrence Maroney for the Patriots. However, I spell it. Good Lord. Everyone knows I'm not great at writing here. Pearson and James are the other two I've got. Okay, we got Fournette for the Jags. Well, I ain't no casual. We're going to get the Jaguar ones right now, Taylor. Bless me. Been a while since I've sneezed on stream. Good Lord. ETN, of course, for Jacksonville, but kind of Clemson. I wish they gave us the college. Maybe that would have helped me out a little bit here. Doug Martin, we get Cadillac Williams, 1997 for the Bucks. Is that All-Star? No, he was 96. 97 was Pittman. Or was it not? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. We got Rashad Salam. 2005 for the Bears. Forte was in 07, and he wasn't even a first. Todd Gurley. What's up, John? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we got Gurley for the Rams. Yeah, that one, obviously. McNeil for the Jets. I guess not. No, we got Roger Vick, though. And Blair Thomas. Lions, Gibbs. I don't know what they're doing drafting Jamar Gibbs like that. I think that was pretty silly of them. Bell, Joyce Bell. No, 2010. I don't remember. This is harder than I actually thought. Wow. Wilson, 2000. Oh, God. What was his name? Ron Dane. There we go. McCaffrey. Jonathan Stewart. I gotta go look up how to spell some of these damn names. All right. Well, we'll head back to that after commercial break. Yeah, as I mentioned, might as well do some sporkles while we burn through the commercial breaks here or the timeouts or whatever. But right at commercial break, Marcus Smart misses the free throw. It is 90-84. The Celtics were once up by 11, but the Heat went on a 12-2 run, and that's kind of the difference maker so far. 90-85, Miami leads late in this third quarter. Appreciate everyone stopping by on this lovely Wednesday evening. Game one of the 2023 Eastern Conference Finals. That one's off the rim, and Brogdon able to scoop up the rebound. But we had a stoppage. How's Tatum doing? I think he's playing fine. He's first or second in points for the Celtics right now. Let's see what Tatum is looking like tonight. So far for the Heat, Jimmy Butler leading score for the Heat. What a shocker. Tatum, 5 for 5 from free throws, 8 for 16 shooting field goals, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 22 points leading the Celtics. And is 1 point behind Jimmy Butler. We're now 2 points behind Jimmy Butler for the most in the game. As Butler's up to the free throw line right now, trying to put the Heat back up by 7. Second free throw is also good. And here comes the Celtics up ahead with Al Horford. Horford past the paint. Pritchard's getting quite a bit of playing time in a close game. Brogdon goes on in and scores. And one for Boston. Nice job by Malcolm Brogdon there. And going right on in against Caleb Martin over Zeller and able to bounce it off the rim and in. Brogdon looking for his 15th point. And that free throw is no good. Bouncing in and out. Stars, Celtics, A's, and Packers all win titles. It would be the year of the green teams. Well, I have news for you. The Athletics have only won about 11 games this year. And the Packers, they might make the playoffs, but they're not going far. But hey, Celtics and Stars, they still got a shot. Derek White got blown up, and the 3 is good by Miami. So that's an 8-point lead for the Heat. Jimmy Butler dropping one deep from the right side. Tatum spin. Horford. Down low for Pritchard. Pritchard fakes. Brogdon. Brogdon going on in. Pass to Derek White with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. He scores 89 on the board. You know, the A's are terrible this year. Marcus Smart heading to the locker room. Maybe he's dealing with a minor injury. Butler. Pritchard guarding. Butler, turnaround shot. Pass to Martin, who delivers a 3 and he scores. Caleb Martin making it 97-89 in favor of the Heat. Very high scoring. When I say back in the first, hit the over if you could have. Here's Tatum. Crashes on in and scores. 24 points for Tatum on the night. I'll cut the deficit back down to 6. This could be the Heat's last chance of the third. And Kyle Lowry makes it count. 99 on the board. I know, Tatum. You're going to freak out every time he scores a layup. Oh, here he is now. Jason Tatum dribbling up court. Passes it over to Al Horford. His 3 is no good. Tatum couldn't get the rebound. And Lowry, there is 20 seconds left on both the play clock and the shot clock, so that he could literally bring this down to the last second. Lowry killing time, trying to make it at most an 11-point game for the Heat. Pass. Here's a shot by Sturris. It's good. 102-91. The Celtics just had such a dominant second quarter and such an abysmal third quarter. I don't know what happened here. Brogdon goes on in for the layup. No good. It's blocked. Rebound by Pritchard. He can't get it. And we're heading to the fourth with the Heat up by 11. What a weird turn of events that was if you're a Celtics fan. Miami up as we head into the fourth. Watching NBA, so I'm rooting for Tatum's team. That's fair. I'm pretty much the same way. If it wasn't for the Celtics, I'd be the same way with Damian Lillard. Love Damian Lillard. Love him a lot. He's my favorite NBA player. I want the Celtics to get him so bad. I'm broke right now, but I would buy that jersey ASAP, regardless of where I am financially. Damian Lillard's my boy. Let's see. We got Robinson, 2002 for the Falcons. Wasn't that like TJ Duckett? It was. Falcons 92. It wasn't Anderson, was it? No. Craig wasn't drafted in the first round, was he? No. Ricky Waters. Rathman, no. Chiefs. Priest Holmes. Oh, no, not Priest Holmes. Wait a minute. Oh, we might have gotten Priest Holmes for the Ravens, but I feel like for this one, they didn't give us much time at all. They give us 7 minutes. Ugh, that's a little short, in my opinion. Cardinals are up 3-0. Sweet. There we go. Cardinals are getting better. And the Brewers keep on losing, so you can't really complain, I guess. Steven Jackson. Oh, I'm blanking on the other one. Hudson, George. Oh, yeah, Larry Johnson was 0-3 for the Chiefs. That's right. Was Lorenzo White. Look at me go. 1988 draft. Let's go. I pulled that one out of a rabbit. I pulled that rabbit out of a hat was what I meant to say. Hackers is going to be tough, bro. 1990. Was he any good? That's the question, I guess. Barry Foster. Wasn't Barry Foster really for the Steelers in 89? I don't know that. Oh, it was Mendenhall. Ravens in 2000. It wasn't Holmes, really? Then I don't know who it was. Saints. Obviously, Bush was first round. 2001, Ricky Williams. Wait a minute now. He was 99. Oh. McAllister. Yep, Deuce McAllister. 2011. Mark Ingram. There we go. Seahawks. Carson. Alexander. Oh, no, it wasn't Chris Carson. It was Rashad Penny. And then Kurt Warner. All right, we'll resume that next commercial break. What's up, Kyle? Thanks for stopping by. Fourth quarter between the Heat and the Celtics. Derek White just scored 103-94. The Miami Heat are leading as we enter into the fourth quarter here at the TD Garden. The Celtics were winning by 9 at halftime, but the Heat got on a little bit of a run. They went on a 12-2 run, in fact, and they have been in the lead ever since. Butler's shots blocked. Celtics able to get the rebound. Here comes Jaylen Brown up the left-hand side. Brown pass to Brogdon. Brogdon goes into the paint, crashes into a man, and scores. And look at Caleb Martin on the ground. He wanted a foul called. He's not going to get one. Why some teams only have one answer? Well, because I guess they've only drafted one running back in the first round, apparently. I know Washington did, and what was it, 67? I don't even know the answer to that question, so I wish I did. That'd be a good flex. Here's Jimmy Butler. Layup's no good, and it's deflected out of bounds by Miami. But yeah, we'll have some fun on the Sporkle quiz during the commercial break. Right now, close game in the fourth quarter of an Eastern Conference Final playoff game. I think I think that's your top priority right now. Here come the Celtics once again. Only down by 6. Jaylen Brown crashes to the paint and scores with ease. 98 on the board. And the Heat are going to burn a timeout. Well, that was quick. 10:26 to go. Fourth quarter, and we're back to the quiz. So in commercial break, get Marion the Barbarian, rest in peace. They gave us way too short on time here. This is ridiculously short. It's not? How is it not Barber? No, because it's Felix Jones. That's why. I don't know a lot of these. I'm just like kind of rushing through them. So, because there's already a minute left. Good Lord, why does this go by so fast? That's enough. Fred Jackson. 2010 Bills first downs. That's CJ Spiller. It was. Wow. I'm shocked I got that. Bengals 04. Why did I think it was someone better than who I thought it was? Corey Dillon. No, we got to get Elijah Carter, though. Jana Carter, because he was a first round pick. Melvin Gordon for the Chargers. No one will also get Tomlinson. I'm going to miss some obvious ones, and it's going to drive me crazy. Is Sherman a first round pick? He wasn't for the Eagles. I didn't think so. Oh, Cedric Benson for the Bears in 05. That's what it was. Broncos, Moreno. Oh, there's already 10 seconds left. What the? Why did this go by so quick? I didn't even feel like I had a good try. Ravens, yep. Oh, yeah, let's get Josh Jacobs. I couldn't even type in Jacobs. Good Lord. It was a fun quiz, but too short. Willis McGahee was one I could have gotten. Warwick Dunn, yeah, if I thought about it. Chris Wells, I would have never gotten in a million years, even for 09. Garrison Hurst, I forgot he was drafted by the Cardinals. I probably would have guessed him for the Niners, though, if I was desperate. Ryan Matthews, yup. Donald Brown, yeah. Keith Byers. I had a shot to go with Heath Sherman or Keith Byers, and I went with Heath Sherman. Ronnie Brown, I knew. Anyone else here? Freeman McNeil. I tried to type in McNeil. For some reason, it didn't accept it. Obviously, I didn't even look at the Raiders, but I would have gotten Josh Jacobs and Darren McFadden. Probably Napoleon Kaufman, too. I tried typing in Michael Bennett, too. For some reason, it didn't work. Jamal Lewis for the Ravens. Duh. And Lee Iverly, I should have gone for the Packers. Okay. So, in reality, I got 64%. If I had more time, I would have probably got more like 70, 75. Whatever. Cardinals won 3-0. There we go. I knew they were up. You know, this is fun. I like doing this. QB playoff wins, we'll do that. I guess, maybe. We're in a commercial break, but I'll find another quiz for our next commercial break. But the Celtics ready to inbound here. Oh, I like this one. FL 10 no starts. We'll do that one next. Heading out commercial break, the Heat will inbound, and up ahead it goes. Oh, by the way, Kyle, I hope you're enjoying your vacation. Wait, you went Delaware or something? I hope that's going well. Kyle Lowry will have it for the Heat. 2 seconds left on the shot clock, down to 1, and that shot's no good. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Up ahead, up the left-hand side. Brown cuts on into the paint, tripped up, and loose basketball. Who's got it? Adebayo does for the moment. We'll probably have a jump ball for the ball. And Robert Williams and Jaylen Brown both holding their wrists. Oh, no. If both of those men are injured, the Celtics could be doomed. Williams is up. Brown is not. And Caleb Martin may have been the guilty party. Lowry jumping on top of Brown. Completely unintentional. It's just a dogfight for the basketball. Bio there as well as Martin and Lowry. That's a 3-on-1. And then Williams gets involved. He gets his arm hit. Oh, man. Everyone's all right. Brown's back out there. Williams to take the tip off against Adebayo. Now Bio wins the tip-off for Miami, and up ahead they go up 5. Tatum has played 33 minutes, that's 24 points, 9 for 17 on field goals, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Well, I appreciate the statistics, Jared. Here is Bio back. Three-pointer is good by Gabe Vincent, 106-98. Tatum playing well for the Celtics. They're leading point scorer, but everyone on Miami seems to be clicking. A lot of players in the double digits in points. Peyton Pritchard, man who's had time tonight but is yet to score. Jaylen Brown will bring it up ahead. Brown going on in for the layup, and he scores. 100 on the board for the Celtics, and 1 to boot. Brown saying, "You're injuring my wrists. I'm going to try to will my team to victory here." Going on into the paint, working against Gabe Vincent. And Brown able to drop it in the basket. No problem for number 7. And here comes the free throw attempt to make it a 5-point game. Brown can't score. And the ball goes out of bounds. And did that deflect off of Pritchard or Martin is the question. I think they're going to say it bounced off of Pritchard. And the Heat will inbound with Jimmy Butler. 9 minutes left, fourth quarter. Only 6 points separate these two Eastern Conference rivals. Bio in the paint, kicks it out. Martin goes in for the quick layup. 108 on the board for Miami. Derek White, pass. Here comes the Celtics. Brogdon fakes the 3. Jaylen Brown. That's the three-point line. Goes on into the paint. Spin move. Kicks it out. Pritchard, an off-centered 3, and that one is off the rim and no good. Lowry, quick pass to Butler. Miami trying to go up either 10 or 11. Try to chew up more time off this clock. Butler stepping back, shooting a deep 2. He's off the rim. Bio picks up the rebound, but Brown stole it. Loose ball once again. Brown falls on top of it. And we'll see on who gets possession here, as Butler usually makes those shots. Wasn't the case there. Derek White was able to swat the ball loose. A scramble for the ball ensued. We're going to get another tip-off here. Well, very good stat line for Tatum, absolutely. Tip-off is won by Miami. Lowry behind the three-point line. 2 seconds left on shot clock. He fires away a deep 3. That missed to the left-hand side. Brown to Derek White, a 3. He scores. And it's a 5-point deficit. 108-103. Celtics, again, sticking around. 8 points is not a lot. You might think it's a lot in basketball. That is a pretty, it's a comfortable lead, but you got to make sure you continue to score if you're Miami to build on that. And there's a Bio out in front, 110-103. Celtics bring it back up ahead. Derek White, fresh off his three-pointer, will kick it over to the right. Jaylen Brown. Brown going on into the paint. Back over to White. White fakes the shot. Back over to Brown, a 3. And off the rim and no good. Brogdon couldn't get there, and a Heat player falls to the ground. And we are going to get a whistle. I believe that was Caleb Martin, the Heat, who hit the floor. And what a pass here from Jimmy Butler on the assist on the Bio basket. Heat will inbound. 7 minutes left in regulation. Lowry dumps it over to the left. Butler is there for Miami. Between the legs. Butler fakes the shot, working against Derek White, and he scores. 112-103. That's a 9-point lead for the Heat. Jaylen Brown, Butler, by the way, 29 points, leading this entire game in scoring. Giveaway. Brown has his pocket picked. Martin sends it up ahead for Jimmy Butler. Looking for over 30 on the night. Trying to work against Brown and Tatum each. Passes it back to Martin. Martin to Lowry. Makes the pass to Martin. Lowry works on it against White, against Horford, and no good. Rebound. White tackles him, man. Hey, you can't do that. Derek White tackled out of bio to the ground, and that's going to be Miami ball. Am I good? I'm getting the Wi-Fi signal thing that's going low. Hope ball is going well with the streaming. I apologize if I'm lagging. Nothing I could do about that. No, it looks good on my phone, though, so I'm just going to continue to roll along. But please, if I start lagging or disconnecting, please let me know in the chat. I can try to fix it. Brown passes to Tatum. Tatum a spin move, and he lost possession, and that is going to be out of play, and it'll be Miami basketball again. And we're kind of getting to that point of the game where it's looking a little bleak for the Celtics. Again, 9 points is a manageable comeback in just under 6 minutes, but same time, they got to try to step up defensively. In the first quarter, they played really sharp defense, but since then, it's kind of squandered off each quarter. I think it's gotten a little worse. Tatum makes his first free throw. And, the Mets walked it off. How fun. Here comes the second free throw for the Celtics. Pete Alonso with a walk-off home run. The Mets beat the Rays. Very interesting. Tatum makes the second free throw off the basket and in. 7-point lead for Miami. Need to score. Need to keep on scoring to keep this deficit at a comfortable margin. Here comes Butler. Working from the right side. Here's a shot, and he's got it. Off the jumper. 9-point lead for the Heat. Brown from Brogdon. Back to Smart. Smart Horford to Tatum. Tatum fakes the three. Finds Brown in the paint, who scores the layup. Back to a 7-point game, 114-107. Brown 22 points. He's nearing Tatum for the leading goal scorer on the Celtics team tonight. Here's a three that is off the mark by Jimmy Butler. Celtics bring it up ahead again. Brown, Horford, Tatum. Tatum crashes to the basket, can't score, but he's fouled, and so he'll get free throws. That's fine. If you can't score the basket, yeah, you'd obviously like an and one. There's still a chance to make it a 5-point game if he makes both these free throws. Tatum with 26, Brown with 22, and the Celtics have been hanging around despite trailing the majority of the second half. Tatum makes the first free throw, and it is now a 6-point deficit. 4:50 remaining in regulation. Game 2 will be Friday night. Expect me to broadcast that game as well. Tatum makes the second free throw, 114-109. It's been a damn good game 1. As it looks like Miami's going to call a timeout here, which means they'll be down to 2. Boston has 3. And we'll head to commercial break. 114-109, the Heat lead. My apologies for the yawning. All right, let's try this. 10-0 NFL starts. This should be fun. 2 minutes to guess all the teams. Well, we got the Dolphins in 72 and 84. We got the Steelers in 2020. We got the Patriots a lot. 2007, 2015, 2005. That'll be the Colts. We got the Colts twice. We got the Panthers. We got the Packers. The Super Bowl winning Saints. Ravens? No, in 08. Who's 08? The Chargers? Cowboys? Nope. Eagles? Nope. 90 will be the 49ers. 91 would be the Redskins. 98 would be the Broncos. 1990, there was another team. Is that the Giants? It is the New York Giants. We get the Chicago Bears for 1985. 75, wasn't that the Colts? No. Vikings? Yep. 2008, they finished 13-3. It's not the Vikings. It's not the Saints. The Cardinals? No shot. No. No, we guess the Panthers. Oh, I'm going to be furious. Time left just over 6 minutes in this game. I got 23 seconds here to who started 10-0 or better in 08? Not the Colts, not the Patriots, not the Packers, not the Cardinals, not the Steelers, not the Ravens. Oh, jeez. Not the Eagles, not the Cowboys, not the Giants. Oh my God, I feel like an idiot. It was it was the Titans. 13-3 was the dead giveaway. Yeah, they lost to the Jets when they were like 11-0 or something. I remember now. Yep. Of course, the Jaguars fan would forget something good the Titans did. I mean, anyway. Yeah, it's been a pretty good game so far between the Heat and the Celtics. We're coming down to the wire here at the Garden. There is actually under 5 minutes left, and the Heat are up 114-109 over the Celtics. Why am I having internet problems right now? Am I good? No, it looks like I'm good. Why is it lying to me saying I'm having bad internet problems when I'm not? I don't know. I hate that. Anyway. Heat will inbound as they look to build on their 5-point lead. Jimmy Butler. Or the Heat will pass it down low to Bam Adebayo. Back over to Butler. Butler in the paint takes a shot that goes out of bounds, and the referees do count it. It'll be Celtics ball. Butler tried to pass it. The ball landed out of bounds, and every single Celtics player was like, call it, ref, call it. And they do. Marcus Smart, the pass to Al Horford. Smart to Brown. Brown a three. That is off the rim. I thought an unnecessary three-pointer. No matter how you slice it, 2 or 3-pointer, it's a one-possession game again. So I just try to shoot twos at this point if I'm Boston. Here's Vincent. Pass. A three. That's off the mark. Caleb Martin missed. Here comes the Celtics the other way. Jaylen Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Brown. Showing his back, going back to Horford. A three is off the mark again. Horford fires it back. It's picked off by Jimmy Butler. A one-handed snag. Butler going the other way. 3.5 to go. And the Heat are saying, forget this heart attack we're putting on ourselves and our fan base. Pass. A three. Surges is off the mark. And it's out of bounds. Celtics getting the ball back. God, I want to take a jet down to the TD Garden and tell Joe Mazzulla to whatever you do, stop telling this team to chuck up three-pointers because it doesn't work. It never has worked. And honestly, it shouldn't work. You shouldn't just be winning games by praying a three-pointer shot goes in. So we have a minute timeout here. And a 5-point contest between the Heat and the Celtics. Game 1, Eastern Conference Finals. This has been a blast to call here on YouTube. What an entertaining game. By far my most entertaining playoff game I've called so far, though. Celtics Sixers Game 6 is close. I think I would give the slight advantage to this one in terms of overall entertainment. But again, it's kind of weird. The Celtics, they had a seesaw win, and then they had their blowout, and now they're in another seesaw contest. Something similar to Game 1 and Game 4 when they lost to the Sixers. That was pretty similar, I would say, this game. If they were to end up to lose and if they were to end up to win, I'd compare it to Game 6 against Philly or even Game 3 against the Hawks. Or no, Game 4 against the Hawks. It was back and forth, but they still won. Celtics in Game 7 by 5 points or less. Celtics 13-12. Heat 24-15. That's on the year. Marcus Smart. Back to Jason Tatum. Tatum between the legs. Tatum goes on in. Fakes the three. And another giveaway. They are giving the basketball away like how the Bruins gave the series right to the Florida Panthers. This is horrible. Well, Florida's looking for their second massive upset as the 8 seed versus the 2 seed after all. Jimmy Butler going on in and missing the basket. Horford to Brogdon. They got to score a basket here. It doesn't matter how. They just have to. Brogdon off the pass from Brown. That's blocked. Rebound. It goes out of bounds on Al Horford. I think it's going to be Miami basketball. The Heat are not scoring, and the Celtics are refusing to answer. They tried that time. I'll give them credit where credit's due. They tried to fight for the basket, and they were able to get the foul, but both free throws need to be made here by Brogdon. He's at 16. Now he's at 17, and this is huge. One possession game hanging in the balance if Brogdon makes this free throw. Brogdon misses the second one, and it remains a 4-point game for the Heat, and Vincent slowly going to send this up court. The Heat haven't scored any points in over 3 minutes of game time, but they are still in front. Yes, the Heat are on the Heat. That is exactly correct. Here's a three, and Caleb Martin drills it. 7-point game. Celtics, they gotta hurry. Here comes Tatum working against power forward, and that's going to be a travel on the Celtics. Wow. That could be your ball game right there. I honestly don't know if the Celtics can come back from this now. Time is not on their side. They had a bad third quarter, and they couldn't recover from it. If the Celtics do end up losing, that was their downfall. Jimmy Butler in and out, and the Celtics pick up the rebound. Well, they still got life. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Brown stepping on the brakes. Heat playing marvelous defense. Brogdon goes on in and can't get the basket. Horford back. Tatum fakes the three. And, oh my! Referee blew the whistle before Tatum could shoot the three. And he was not happy. He faked it. He dribbled. Did they call a travel on that? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, referees, they call Tatum for a travel. He dribbled as he stepped forward, so that wouldn't make sense, but okay. Whatever. Here comes Butler. Deep three in. 10-point game. That's going to do it. You're going to win game one. Wow. Jimmy Butler, 34 points. What an effort. Smart scores. He wants an and one. I don't think he's going to get it, but he does get the points. 120 to 112. Heat trying to kill off as much time as possible. Vincent, Brown covering. Giveaway. Smart to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Horford. Tatum. 1 against 3. He's tripped up by Adebayo. And Celtics should keep possession here. Nice 3 by Butler. Bounced off the rim. And in. Butler was laser focused this entire second half. He did a great job. 34 points on the night. And Tatum will go up to the free throw line. The game theoretically isn't over, but it is looking bleak with the Celtics down by 7 with 37.7 left in regulation. Tatum made the first free throw. We're going to get a combined 144 points on the night. 244 points if Tatum makes this free throw, in which he does. Pretty high scoring affair. Both teams hit triple digits early in this fourth quarter. Vincent fouled by Brogdon. Wow, the Celtics got to do what they got to do. As taking these unnecessary fouls. But the inbound, Butler, guarded by Smart. Butler the pass to Vincent, and he gets hit to the ground. 27.7 to go now. Look at Tatum. Just too many giveaways. That was the issue. They let that run in the third quarter from Miami. I think it got to their heads. They started to attempt a lot of shots I think they shouldn't have attempted. They started to panic. Jimmy Butler entered his clutch gene. And now Vincent adding on the free throws here. Score is now 121 to 114 with 27 seconds remaining. I don't think we got to worry much about this one. Miami's going to come away with a game 1 victory. And it was a very convincing second half. For Miami, they stepped it up defensively. They're able to come away with what was presumably going to be a game 1 win. So we're in the commercial break, 27.7 to go. And the Heat. Very nice job. Very nice job shutting down Brogdon and Brown when they needed to the most. And again, monumental collapse. They're going to take game 1. Game 2 will be Friday. Plan on calling that game as well. And as long as I'm free Sunday, try to broadcast the game on Sunday as well. 8:30 start time for every single game in both the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. And tomorrow, if I were to broadcast, I wouldn't mind doing game 1 of Panthers Hurricanes. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Well, anyway, the Celtics score again as we had a commercial break. Brogdon. And 22 to 116, we get a whistle. 17.5 to go. Smart talking it over with the officials as clearly Smart and Tatum interfere with Butler. Yeah, I don't know why Smart headed to the locker room. I never got word on that. My Butler, for the first free throw, he missed. And here comes the second free throw. And I guess theoretically speaking, if the Celtics were to drain a three-pointer very quickly, well, now it's not a question. Butler hits a free throw, making 123 to 116. Brown's 3 is off the mark. Sturz is going to pick up the rebound. He's going to avoid getting fouled. And the Celtics, there's no reason to foul. Pass out of Bio. The game is over. 123 to 116. Miami takes a 1-0 series lead. And you want to know what? That's what you need to do if you're the Heat. That's what you need to do right there. Take at least one game at the TD Garden. And they did just that. $123 to 116 your final. Celtics tried their best, but they just didn't have that good of a third quarter, if I'm being honest. I think that kind of cost them. So this is what we're going to be looking at the start of game 2. Miami leads the series 1-0, and Jimmy Butler, of course, he's Miami's Superman. This guy can do it all. 6 steals, a playoff career high for him. 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and of course, 35 points, and essentially the game-clinching 3 with about just under a minute left. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. I'll catch you guys for Game 5. And again, if I do broadcast tomorrow, it'll be at 8 o'clock for Panthers-Hurricanes Game 1 of that series. So stay tuned for the channel and make sure you follow me on social media for all my YouTube updates. But until then, I'll make sure to see you guys later. It's only one game. You can't get mad. I mean, the Celtics were down 3-2 to the Sixers, and I wasn't, panicking over it. So it's only one game. You just can't let Miami win Game 2 now. Now Game 2 becomes a must-win. You got to split it at home. But Jimmy Butler, fantastic performance on the night. Set a career high for playoff steals. Got a good amount of assists, and, of course, led the team in scoring with 35. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by tonight. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports on saying enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you Friday for some more Eastern Conference Finals action.